everybody, my name is Frankie MacDonald. I'm located at Open Air Park in Sydney, Nova Scotia. You are listening to the Bay Sky Radio Show. Check it out.
Frankie, this is a major historical world history event.
Okay guys, let's do a super tornado.
I'm gonna do a harmony. Oh, it's Frankie. Frankie? It's the tornado siren. It's stuck with a fucking tornado, man. I can't keep up to him, boy. She's too good. She's breaking up. I can't hold her. Holy crap.
I'm Frankie MacDonald.
I'm Bubbles.
That's amazing, Frankie. How is your TikTok doing?
Great so far, getting so many views. One of my TikTok videos have 10.5 million views already.
That's incredible, Frankie. 10.5 million. That's crazy. How does that make you feel?
Great.
You're
There's a
doing
lot
really...
of rain in Vancouver, British Columbia on the west coast now, and there got snow up in Alaska.
What's the weather like across North America from Wednesday to the weekend, Frankie?
And it's going to continue snow up in Alaska. Then it got warm air, cold air fighting each other. In Europe, it's going to bring a lot of on and off rain. In France, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Bulgaria, Greece, Albania, and all these places. And Moldova, New York. It's supposed to get windy conditions in northern Norway, Finland, and it's dry in parts of northern Finland and northern Sweden. It's raining in Stockholm, Sweden right now. There's a lot of snow near Iceland. They got lots of snow up in Hudson Bay because of the polar vortex located there. First off, Poland's getting rain, and the places like in Egypt is really dry. There's a lot of thunderstorms in the Amazon rainforest. There's a big storm off the coast of Brazil.
Thanks, Frankie. And what's it like in your area right now?
It's showers in my area right now. And did you hear about that? It's a lot of thunderstorms and high winds and heavy rain. There's a lot of thunderstorms in eastern Congo, Uganda, Tasmania, Zimbabwe, and things like that. Nova Scotia Chief Medical Officer Dr. Strang was born in the British territory, now Zimbabwe.
I guess they're going to be talking about the weather a lot in Glasgow right now at the COP26, right?
Yes.
What kind of...
There's so many thunderstorms in Indonesia right now. In Sapporo, Hokkaido, Japan, it's been raining in Sapporo, Japan. In southern Australia, it's been bringing a lot of thunderstorms in southeastern Australia, near Sydney. And there's a lot of rain in Gisborne, New Zealand. As of right now, Antarctica is getting into their summer soon.
So here in Nova Scotia and Quebec and Ontario, and what kind of winter do you think we're going to get 2022?
A lot of snow all across North America, all across Japan, all across Asia, all across Europe. Even Egypt's going to get snow, Libya's going to get snow, Algeria's going to get snow, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and Israel, and all these places.
So I put a poll up on YouTube, and the question was, does Frankie MacDonald like cold winter weather?
And that means that cold winter weather, that means the temperature could go down -50 and Yakutsk where Bolot lives. And up around Norilsk, Russia gets dark 24 hours a day. Same with northern tip of Siberia, it gets super cold. Down in Vostok Station, Antarctica, temperature is down -90 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, I see your friend's photographs on Instagram. He takes beautiful photography of the forest and things like that, right?
You got Bolot, and the other guy, Frank Reardon, up in Iqaluit.
Okay.
And Olivier up in Nunavut.
Hello up there in Nunavut. I'd just like to say hi to Dan Moore in England. You want to say hi to anyone, Frankie?
Hi, Dan Moore. I'm doing great so far.
And maybe hi to Van Goat.
Hi, Van Goat. I'm doing great. Hi, Kajan. Hi, Sock Cop. Hi.
So Sock Cops in Mobile, Alabama. What's the weather like there?
In Mobile, Alabama, it's dry and chance of thunderstorms. And that's where Shuli Yeager lives. The former producer of the Howard Stern Show, Shuli Yeager. He moved from New York to Alabama.
That's right. When we were on the phone last night, you said you were watching him, right?
Yeah, Shuli lives there now.
The former producer of the Howard Stern Show. So, Frankie, what do you like being in the cold weather?
So, right now, cold weather, that means that sometimes in Yakutsk can go down -70 degrees Celsius, and up and down Vostok Station, it's like -90 degrees.
But do you like being in the cold weather, Frankie?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay, so the poll says yes. That's what people voted, I guess, or I don't know. Maybe the chat's Not working. So, Frankie, I've been off YouTube for about a year, but we're back on now, and I prefer it because it gives a countdown to when we're going to stream next week. Frankie, how did your Halloween go? What happened?
I watched the hockey game for Eagles play against Gatineau Olympians, but Gatineau won. And did you hear about that? Inauguration Day is not till 2025.
Not until 2025. What year did I come see you in Nova Scotia? 2018?
June 2018.
And talking about the Trailer Park Boys and how you were just on with them on TikTok, can you tell the viewers like how we drove through the original location?
That means that you left Montreal and went to New Brunswick, then you went to Nova Scotia to go over the Causeway, then you went on the 105 to 125 to get to Sydney. After you visit me, you went around the Cabot Trail. Before that, you went to the Book Launch and the Mayflower Route, then you went to the Cave, the nightclub, now closed.
Yeah, and then on the way home, we went through, what's it called? Bible Park Hill?
Bible Park Hill, that's where Trailer Park Boys filming.
We drove through there, so we'll show a clip of that to end the show so we do some music.
Yes.
Frankie, what about the guy who, what about the guy who was a bouncer at the guy's house when the son came home?
He says, Dad must have turned to host a nightclub.
Yeah, the kid comes home and there's music, oomch, 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 oomch. And the guy's like, son, I need to see your ID to get in. He's like, but I live here. The dad cracked and he turned his house into a nightclub, so he went to the Renault Depot.
Guess what? Slim lives there. Slim works at the Renault Depot.
That's right, whatever it's called. What is it called in America, the Renault Depot?
Renault Depot. And that means the police will go.
The police will go, sir, is this a residential or commercial area for this bar?
Residential.
Put your hands behind your back, you're coming with me. In the slammer. And then the son in the morning's like, Mom, what happened?
The father and I are getting divorced.
Yeah, they're getting a divorce, and then the guy goes into the jail, and then he meets the doctor who threw the guy in the garbage.
And just imagine a different guy turned their house into a mental institution. What does that mean? The police will show up and say,
Sir, is this a residential or a commercial institution?
Institutional.
Is this institutional or residential?
Residential.
Put your hands behind your back. You're coming with me. Frankie, what did you have for lunch today?
I had a hamburger. And I got an interview with Rob Slim Show tonight.
Oh, cool. And that's at, what time is your slot at?
10 p.m. Atlantic time, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Eastern time. Okay, I'm going to watch that for sure. I'll be there, Frankie. And what other things are you doing
I
this
got an
week?
interview with I get an interview with the Joey Only Show tomorrow night.
That's amazing, Frankie, with your TikTok, 10 million views.
You could be busy tomorrow night.
I could be what? Busy tomorrow night.
Or you could appear on Joey Only Show.
Yeah, I might be. I'm going to be doing my music tomorrow night, I think. I'm going to be doing it on the weekends, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if I can get my computer to work and everything.
Yeah, it's just after that, when a guy comes home, and when a guy comes home from school, when it goes inside the house, it's like, the secretary's at the door. It's a receptionist.
Receptionist, then what happens?
Who turned this house into a mental institution? The mother did.
The mother did it. She couldn't take the lockdown anymore. Then what happened?
The police will go.
Put your hands behind... Ma'am? What kind of institution is this? Is this commercial or residential?
Residential or institution. No.
No, okay, put your hands behind your back, ma'am. You're coming with us.
And a third person, what happens is somebody turned their house into a factory that makes action figures. That means when the police will go.
Sir? Hey, Frankie, I got news for you. We have a viewer. Let's hear it for Sand Monster. How's it going? This is my friend Sandy. Can you say hi to her, Frank?
Hi, Sandy. I'm doing great so far. I'll say hi to Robert Slim. I'm doing great. I'll say hi to Reckless Airways Radio. I'll say hi to Eddie Franco, the guy from the ham radio.
So if any of viewers has a question for Frankie, you can ask a question. So Frankie, Trailer Park Boys, I didn't know who they were till about 10 years ago, and I watched all their stuff. They're on Netflix and really amazing. They're not too far from you, eh? Where are they?
In a few hours. 5 hours.
Is it in Dartmouth? Is that right? Okay, 5 hours. Okay, not too far.
And
I would love.
And another person is somebody turned their house into a factory. That means the police will show up and say, "Is this a residential or industrial?"
This is residential, sir. Put your hands behind your back. You're coming with us. And I have to go to jail. So there's a whole bunch of people in jail. And then what about the guy who fell down the stairs? Oh, he hurt his back.
Then the ambulance go, they say, doctor say, throw him in the garbage.
Put him in the doctor says, I've had enough of your stories. Put him in the garbage. If you want to see videos, check on my YouTube. Just put him in the garbage. Put bass guy, put him in the garbage. You'll see Frankie's jokes. We have Dan Alexander here as well. Welcome, Dan. He knows you, Frankie. Dan.
Hi, Dan. I'm doing great so far.
Dan is
Say
also...
hi to Shuli Yeager.
Hello, Shuli Yeager. Hello, Sand Monster. Hello, Dan. We're trying to get our Wednesday shows up and running again. We've been off for a little while, and we were on Twitch, but now we're back on YouTube every Wednesday at this time, at 1 o'clock.
Matthew Santoro's not on YouTube anymore. He left YouTube on July 17, 2021.
Well, the thing I like...
Matthew Santoro uploaded his last video on July 17, 2021. He does Twitch now, gameplays on Twitch with the Matthew Santoro's. He interviews on the bottom right.
So, Frankie, the thing I like about YouTube is that you can post the video with a countdown link, so people in any country in the world knows what time that you'll be live every Wednesday.
Yes. Matthew Santoro's not on YouTube since July 17th, but Matthew Santoro's YouTube channel and his videos are still up.
You sent me the first ever video of YouTube. What was that about?
Me at the zoo.
Dan says, hey, he says, all right, Shuli rules. I remember him from the Stern Show days. So Dan remembers him. We have a question for you from Sand Monster, and she's saying, Frankie, do you think we're going to get a lot of snow in North Carolina this winter?
In China, Japan, Europe, North America, South America is going to bring a lot of cyclones to South America, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, Mauritius, La Reunion, Fiji Islands, New Caledonia, Vanuatu, and all these places. In French Polynesia, because the Southern Hemisphere summer is next month. In Southern Hemisphere, I do forecast for them too. Heat waves will be starting up in Australia.
Okay. Oh, there's the chat. So the chat is working. And what about North Carolina, did you say?
Supposed to get a lot of snow in the States, in Mexico too. In Egypt, Libya, Algeria, Morocco, Israel, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates.
And we have Dan, who is in Dartmouth. What's the weather like over there?
Rain right now. It's raining in Vancouver, British Columbia. It's getting cold in Calgary.
So 75% of the people today thought that you do like cold weather, and 25% say you don't like cold weather. So where's that link going to... I can't open the links because my computer's old, Frankie. It's... talking about old computers and stuff, I saw that Bill Gates was at the COP26 in Glasgow.
Yeah. And if you're here about that, I just sent you the Matthew Santoro video.
Thank you. I'll take a look at that for sure later.
That's his last video on YouTube.
Oh, it's his last ever? Okay.
That's his last upload before he went over to Twitch.
So one of our cameras is down today, but we've set up our studio. We have a brand new little room here where we have a cat purring, and we can put the aquarium sound on and whatnot, and I can hang out there. This is for when I'm jamming and stuff. So I do music through the week when I can, and on every Wednesday we talk to Frankie MacDonald. Frankie, can we take a look at the clip of the time Gajen and I drove through Bible Hill Park, the original set of the Trailer Park Boys?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Let's see if we can find it. Hey everybody, this is Bass Guy, and we're driving in the real location of the opening theme for Trailer Park Boys in Sunnyvale. So that's where Dan is. He's close to there, I think.
Yeah, all the Rob Slim's fans are going to miss Robin Slim.
Okay, the clip's over in a second. So now we're about to pass the, we were just joking, but it looks like where Bubbles' shed is. We're about to pass Bubbles' shed. You can see the flag there. It was a great time, Frankie, to go and meet you. There's Bubbles' shed.
Actual shed. Amazing.
Diesel.
Well, this is a dream come true. I have no idea, but it's just nice to be here. Huge fan of the show. I didn't know about the show because I was living over in Scotland, and I came back home to Canada around 2012, and someone told me, oh, you should watch the Trailer Park Boys, and I watched every single episode, binge watched it, and I think it's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful show. And the main theme is about family coming together and helping each other.
Did you get the video of me and Monica?
What video did you send of you and Monica, Frankie?
It's like when you say, hi, bass guy, that's what Monica said.
Oh, you mean you want me to pull up the video of 2 cans of ravioli?
Yes. I get Trey Kane was calling me.
Okay. Thanks for today, Frankie. Is there anything you want to say before you go?
At this Trey.
Oh, you want to say hi? Us to say hi.
Hi.
Hello, Trey. How's it going?
Is that your camera?
Yeah.
I saw TikTok's going well, huh, Frankie?
Yes. TikTok's going great. And that means I'll be right back, Trey. Best of luck to you. I'm Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to Bass Guy Show.
Thanks, Frankie. The Bass Guy Show is recorded in front of a live YouTube studio audience.